Presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and the Orlando Magic. Now here's Hardaway. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Paul George, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Danny Granger, and it's Daniels in at the 5 spot.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And here is Hill. O'Neal trying to break free, and Granger with the block. Here's McGrady, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Granger. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Outside Hill. Back to Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Hill drives in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Granger. Grant Hill making his last shot. 5 on the clock. Here's George, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Lewis. Here's Granger. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
It's time for your 407 Dance Speed.
Hardaway against Lewis. Back to George. Pass to Granger. Now O'Neal. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
Hardaway passes to Hill. Back to Hardaway. Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Daniels. Lewis with it. Kicks it out to Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Buried from 15 feet out.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here is McGrady. He has 5. Hardaway passes to McGrady. And it's off from 3-point range. Pacers trail by 5. Here's George. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Hill against Granger. Hardaway kicks to McGrady. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Outside, George. Granger outside. Back to George. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hill finds Hardaway. It's back to Hill. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one set back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long way.
And the Pacers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now, here is McGrady. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. It's deflected. No good from Howard. Pacers trail by 9. Outside, George. Now Granger. Outside, George. O'Neal trying to break free. Indiana again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hill up top. Granger covering. Hill kicks to McGrady. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Granger dishes to Daniels. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Hill. He's got 7. Hardaway for 3. It's good from long range. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Granger misses. Orlando leading by 10. Here's McGrady. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Now, here is George. He's got 6. Back to Lewis. From the wing. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Hill.
2 minutes.
Now here is Hardaway.
2 minutes.
McGrady outside. Just 5 to shoot. That's a Hardaway. From deep three-point range, the Pacers pull it in. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lewis. Granger outside. He dishes it to O'Neal. Over Hardaway. And again, it's Indiana converting. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. McGrady outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Lewis passes to Granger. From outside the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. And there's the pass to McGrady. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Lewis. Outside, George. Puts up a three. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hill passes to Howard. Granger with the defensive effort.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that one's good by Shaq.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Here they come, fans. George.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
They've got Lewis. Turkoglu is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Skiles in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Boosie. Outside Artest. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. And they get it back. Magic leading by 12. McGrady outside. Pass to Skiles. Lewis outside. Vucevic the pass to Skiles. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Artest. Over Lewis. Here's Daniels, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Lewis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to McGrady. Over Oladipo, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by Lewis.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Passes to Boosie. Pass to McGinnis. Basket counts. McGinnis has got his first basket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Free t-shirt.
Anderson, he's checked in for Orlando.
It's your 407 Nancy.
Down low, here's Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
The pass to Boucy. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows the big touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for Orlando, Rashard Lewis. One shot.
Well, Rashard Lewis, a true shooter. He knows his game so well and really focuses on finding buckets for his team.
Here's Boucy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Artest. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Turkoglu. And no good that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Feeds to Oladipo. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Oladipo, not the biggest, but the way he can rise up, he's equipped athletically to finish over the top.
Lewis outside. A three from Anderson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Boucy. To the middle. Artest the pass to McGinnis. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Oladipo. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. 6 points for Victor Oladipo.
That's a nice release from Victor Oladipo. Amazing at guiding that floater into the rim there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Skiles. Count that one. Skiles has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Boucy the pass to Artest. No good from outside. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Boucy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Artest. Here's Boucy. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Turkoglu outside. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
Boucy the pass to Oladipo. Artest with the ball. That three off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Scott, 14 points, their largest lead in the game. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Francis, stolen. Oladipo for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Finished off the break. Boosie's got his second basket of the game.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Shaq's checked in for the Magic. Hardaway comes in for Anderson. Here's Francis. And here is Hardaway. Grant trying to break free. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 7 points.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Drills the three-pointer.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Magic leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Scott. Over to the wing. Baseline try. And again, it's Orlando converting.
More than just a low post guy. Grant can also get it done from outside.
Here's the pass to O'Neal. Out to the right wing. Person no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Scott. Bangs home the trifecta. Scott's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is what Scott's being paid to do. He has great confidence from distance, as well he should.
O'Neal against O'Neal. Pass to Boosie. And here is O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from George. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Here's Francis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Scott. On the wing, Hardaway. The tray. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pacers trail by 15. Outside, George. Shoots the 3. Person no good. Here's Scott. No good on the triple. .105 left to play here in the second quarter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Scott. Grant finds Hardaway. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And far from just a score, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
George passes to Person. Now Granger for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Granger's got 9 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Grant. Here's Francis. Dishes it to O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Lewis with it. Pass to O'Neal. Good D by Howard. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Magic lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
47.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Here they come, Magic fans.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for Indiana, they've got O'Neal. He's out there with Danny Granger, and it's George in at the 2 spot. Back to Granger. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. This one for 3. George, no good. Magic leading by 12. Here's McGrady. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Dwight Howard, such a force on the offensive glass. Phenomenal at knowing when to jump up and the timing on the putback jam.
Granger passes to Lewis. Now here is George. Cans it from downtown. George has got 15 points.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him, man. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Granger outside. Hardaway against Lewis. Now the pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Granger. Fires the 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Howard in the post. Guarded by O'Neal. Howard, that's good. 8 points for him.
A soft touch there from Dwight. Gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Indiana ball.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. George passes to Daniels. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to Lewis. Lets the 3 fly.
Defensively, here's what Hardaway gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5. And he is always in help position.
Fires the 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
McGrady passes to Howard. Goes to the reverse layup and drives it in. Howard's got 10 points in the game.
I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now, here's George. He's got 15. Tries it from 19. Tries again. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on a possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Hill. Here's McGrady trying to get open his shot. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one. Granger outside. Pass to George. Lewis against Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Hardaway against Lewis. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, Nikola Vucevic.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Indiana. 15-point game. Lewis passes to Sabonis. Back to Lewis. Passes it to Sabonis. Granger against Hill. Lewis with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hardaway kicks to Hill. Pass to Hardaway. Back to McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. McGrady's got 22 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady. Pacers trail by 18. Outside, George. Hill against Granger. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Bob Nedelicki.
Hill against Artest. Over Hill. And that one is hammer home.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
And GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 22. The pass to Howard. The jump hook. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Pacers trail by 16. Nedelicki, the pass to Lewis. Hill against Artest. In the corner, George with it. And he gets it back. Back to Artest. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Hardaway against Lewis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the match.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
First one falls for Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for Dwight Howard. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 15. Outside, George. Back to Lewis. Ball's knocked loose. In the corner, George with it. Lewis outside. 6 to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Lewis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Hardaway, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Artest, good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Magic leading by 11. Hardaway passes to Hill. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hill's got 10 points.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Oladipo, he's checked in for George. Lewis outside. Over Francis. Sabonis trying to get open. Got it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Lewis. Turkoglu passes to Francis. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. To the inside, Francis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Francis has got his first points of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here is Artest. He's got 5. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Orlando leading by 14. Turkoglu up top, covered by Artest. No good from Turkoglu. Here's Indiana now. And Lewis has it in the corner. No good with the triple. There's the feed to Turkoglu. Good, nice job down low. And the Magic lead by 16.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Lewis. Lets it go with the three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oladipo against McGrady. Here's Francis. In the corner, it's Turkoglu. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Lewis grabs the board. Pacers trail by 16. Nedelicki, the pass to Lewis. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Nedelicki. Outside Lewis. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 10 points.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Magic as they end the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's Hill. Then there's Howard, and it's O'Neal in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Many would say that's the smart play, sending Shaq to the line where he's, let's say, a little less deadly.
At the line for Orlando, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Now, here is O'Neal. Outside, George. Pass to O'Neal. Over Howard. O'Neal misses. Orlando leading by 20. For 3, Hill. It's rebounded by Indiana. Daniels has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
At the line for the Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
That one is no good. And it's Orlando's ball. Deep two from Hill. O'Neal with the rebound. Granger outside. Lewis passes to Daniels. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Second personal
This can make
foul.
it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Hill. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 18.
I couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Lewis against Hardaway. And there's the call on Howard. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And so it's Indiana with it. Granger for the three. Sinks the triple.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Lewis with it. Hardaway picks him up. It's stolen by Hill. Hardaway passes to Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Lewis dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Lewis. Now O'Neal. Over Hardaway. Again, Indiana.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Here is Hill. Jermaine O'Neal making his last shot. Here's Howard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
For two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pacers trail by 16. Jacks up a three. And it's George missing. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hardaway kicks to McGrady. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got his 9th assist in the game now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Lewis. 5 to shoot. It's blocked by Shaq. Outside Hill. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, O'Neal is a point machine. If he gets the ball where he's confident, he can just be merciless.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Lewis outside. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Well, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now here's Hardaway. It's back to Hill. Shaq passes to Hill. Over Granger. Here's Howard. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Lewis passes to Daniels. And he jams it with authority.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now here's Hardaway. The pass to McGrady. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Here is Daniels. Defended by Shaq. Daniels dishes to Lewis. Granger outside. Over Hill. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. McGrady kicks to Hardaway. Granger against Hill. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And so Orlando again turning it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Pacers trail by 19. Outside, George. Back to Lewis. Pass to Granger. Over Hill. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist by Lewis.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Magic leading by 17. Hardaway kicks to Hill. Passes to O'Neal. And it's blocked. Here's Granger. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brett Hill picks one up.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good for mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And the free throw is good from Granger.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here is McGrady. It's back to Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Lewis against Hardaway. Lewis passes to George, and the shot goes down.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Magic leading by 15. Outside Hill. Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Lewis. And the pass to O'Neal. Unloads from 13. Again, Indiana.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
And now we we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Granger. After Penny Hardaway's bucket, the three from George. Traps in the tray. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
McGrady passes to Howard. Knocked loose. Daniels with it, and it's Howard picking him up. George with no one around. And Indiana, another three.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Here's McGrady, and there the Magic with another bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Lewis. Dish now to O'Neal. Over Howard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Indiana.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. O'Neal hits them both. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is McGrady. Kicks it to O'Neal. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Right side Hill. Shot from 12. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Granger passes to George. And he drops it in from the low post. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Howard wide open. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now, here is McGrady. They can't stop the run with that one.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
George with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Lewis outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over Howard. O'Neal misses. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul.
Freddie Lewis, 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Orlando, Penny Hardaway, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
$19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the